Do you sometimes see conflict in your workplace? Hi, my name is Greg Story. I'm the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan. Strong personalities sometimes clash. People have very determined views on things and are not flexible about encouraging others to have a different view or incorporating others' views into the potential final decision. Sometimes it's just different personality types. Some people very detail oriented, want a lot of evidence, want a lot of detail, want a lot of stats, want a lot of proof, want a lot of testimonials, validation before they'll consider anything. Other people, big picture, directional, strategy, where are we going with this? Some people, very fast paced, we're going to drive on through here, make it happen, let's go, go, go. Other people, let's just take it slowly. Let's make sure that everybody's on board with this because we've got to get everyone to execute. And if they're not signed on, then we're going to have trouble later in execution. So let's hear everybody out. So in any workplace, you're going to have different personality types. You're going to have different drivers. People have got their own agendas. So it's not surprising that we get conflict in businesses. The thing, though, is that often we're not really trained on how to deal with conflict. And when it happens, we're at a bit of a loss. Oh, geez, what are we going to do now? These two won't talk to each other, or there's been a big blow up in the office and now we've got two different divisions who are at each other's throats, or wow, these two hard driving executives trying to get to the top over the other guy or other gal's body type of problem, creating difficulties within the organisation amongst the silos. There's any number of problems that can come up in companies, but how do we get around that? So the problem is we don't actually have any techniques, or we don't often understand even what is the problem. Wouldn't it be great if we could actually understand what we're dealing with here, get a bit of an overview of what are the issues, the things that we can do to deal with that? Also, wouldn't it be great if we had principles of human relations so all those people skills, those soft skills could come into play, and we wouldn't have those blow-ups, we wouldn't have that, that's ridiculous, what are you thinking, pushback, people getting upset, people getting irate, people blowing their fuse. That all gets taken away because it never gets to that point. Wouldn't it be good if those skills were there and then we knew how to deal with each other in a way that we can have disagreements, we can agree to disagree, but we don't actually get into that, that personality clash or that one-on-one clash that really often that becomes irreparable. After that, that's it, they're done with each other, they're never going to work together well again, and it just stays there forever. It's always that sort of bad feeling is in the room. So would it be good if we had some human relations principles where we head that off before we even get anything close to that? And would it be great if we actually knew how to communicate with people in a way that appealed to them? We all have our preferred style of communication. As I said before, if you're very detail-oriented, well, 3 decimal places is great for you because you love that. If you're big picture, hey, don't kill me with the detail, I don't like the paperwork, give me the big picture, where we're going with this. Everyone's different. If we know, though, what people are like, and that's not hard to work out if you know what you're doing, then you can understand, oh, okay, right. When I'm with this person, I've got to be more high-paced. I've got to be more energetic. I've got to come in and say, this is what I think we should do, here's the reason why, and expect a decision straight away. With this other person, maybe we have a cup of tea, chat, talk about the people, maybe tones a bit softer, not as energetic, and get to know each other, build up the trust, and then it'll be easier to get a decision going forward. Or they might be someone who's a bit of all of those, but they'll tend to be one or two of them more than another. So even though we may not have it exact directionally, we can get a sense of what style of communication you need. So these things considered, conflict in the workplace has got a number of aspects to it. We need to know what those aspects are. We need to have some means of dealing with those, and we need to have some insights into how to move the whole organisation forward. Is there such a course? Yes, there is. There's an exactly perfect match for that. It's called conflict management. So come and do our conflict management training. It will take you through all of these issues, and at the end of it, you'll be very, very much more capable of dealing with conflict in the organisation because you'll know what you are doing. And if you do that, everything will become much calmer. People can concentrate on their work, concentrate on being more productive, and take the organisation up.